welcome back to Deloitte Delights. So happy that you're here. So grateful that you took the time to join us as you're listening on the move or whatever it is you're doing. If you're in your kitchen, getting prepared to complete the rest of our recipe that we started yesterday. So we did a black bean quinoa mixture, and now we are adding to that mixture other things that we can do with the same mixture. So we made a burger patty yesterday. Now we're doing our breakfast patty, and we're also doing a meatloaf. So come on in, I'm gonna show you how to put it all together. We're using the exact same mixture. We're just creating other alternatives to it so that you have variety stored away for that rainy day when you're on the go and you're busy and you got things to do, or you got friends that stop by all of a sudden. You have something to quickly pull together and create, whether it is an appetizer tray or a small meal or something to entertain your guests, or maybe it is just for your family or for yourself, whichever works for you. All right guys, so come on in, let's join in the fun and let's make this meatloaf and burger patties happen right now. I just wanted to show you that this recipe is very, very versatile. All right, so I have a few of them in the oven. I am also going to use a nice small amount and make a couple of them on the stove for those of you who prefer that kind of patty. Okay, so I'm making them just a bit smaller, right, just like the inside of the palm of my hand. And I'm throwing them right onto my grill, just like that. So the first set I used like a heaping set to get a bigger burger, all right? But this time I'm using it a little bit less, just a little bit. Just a little burger, just like that. You know, like a little breakfast patty. There you go. So this is when you have time to do a wonderful meal prep. Okay, you're doing a meal prep at your house and you are making one batch and then you are creating many different things with it. Right, so you can have this like with an English muffin in the morning. We have some in the oven that we're going to be using as burgers with our burger bun. And I have actually also turned this recipe into a little meatloaf. It's nice and tender on the inside. There you go, you got yourself a little patty. Just like that. I just wanted you to know. I'm gonna make one more, and the balance of it I'm gonna put it into a little baking pan and make a little meatloaf with it. This one is a little bit on the thick side, but that's okay. All right guys, I'm gonna wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am still with you. I just wanted to show you the versatility of this wonderful recipe. So as you can see, I have my little patties here. They're cooking all the way through. I've already flipped them and we're getting a nice crunchy outside. All right, just like that. The ones in the oven are not ready to be flipped as yet. You know when they're ready to be flipped, when you pull them out from the oven, they kind of do a nice easy slide on the pan. Then you know they're really ready to go, okay? These are almost done cooking. On top, of course, they cook faster up here. Okay, I wanted to just show you quickly. Here is the balance of my recipe. And I am going to use it, throwing it into one of my bread pans. Some people call it a baking tin, whatever you call it. Okay? I am gonna put some of it in here. Actually, just all of the end of it. Okay. And I am just gonna create a meatloaf setting right here. I am pressing into it, just like that. I don't think I have enough to spread it out thinly at the bottom of my pan. So I'm gonna kind of scoop it towards the middle. I just wanted to show you all the options that you have, okay? Scooping it up towards the middle, just like that. Hope you could see that. You can see it's already pulled itself together. Alright, we can use a little bit of the same oil that was already on the plate to kind of like make the top nice and smooth. But meatloafs are not usually super duper smooth anyway. But this, you can use it, you know, you can cut it into squares. I'll show you. I think these guys are ready to go, so I'm going to switch them off. Alright, now guys, I have a little bit of tomato sauce that was already seasoned. I had it, so I'm just going to use that and drizzle it just like that on the very, very top. Let some drip down on the sides. This is a sweet, spicy tomato dressing that I had. I'm kind of cleaning out the fridge. I don't know if you can tell. But I think this is a good thing to do from time to time so we don't throw food away. There are too many people hungry in the world to throw food away, okay guys? Let's not do that. Let's find ways to you know, create new recipes. As a matter of fact, it's a way of resting. It's like you are recreating something that you have already made into something else. So I have used my sauce to cover up my little meatloaf here. It's just a little one, but it's gonna come in really good one day because I'm gonna freeze it up. And when I'm ready to maybe have some mashed potatoes or something, there we go. Got ourselves a little meatloaf. I hope you can see that. Yeah. So I'm gonna pop her into the oven right now and I'll show you her at the very end. Hello, 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 hello again. We are all done with our black bean burger. I call it a black bean quinoa burger, but I am a creative person. So as I was making it, I was like, you know, usually I very rarely just make one recipe into one single dish. I try to break it up and use it for other things at another time, okay? It's just my creative brain. That's the way it works. So as I was preparing, I was like, look, I usually make like a smaller version to this. So I have made for you not only a black bean burger, all right, that you can use on an actual burger bun, but we also use the recipe to make like a little breakfast patty, all right? A nice little breakfast patty, I hope you're seeing. And then we had a little bit of mixed it at the very end. So I pressed it into my bread, one of my bread pans, and got just a nice small meatloaf, okay? Nice little tender meatloaf. It has a really nice crunch on the outside because I drizzled it with a nice tomato, barbecue, spicy kind of sauce. Of course, before you serve it, you would definitely want to drizzle it again just to make sure it's super duper moist. But I got a nice little slice out of it right here. And you can see it holds together very well. That's what our oats is doing for us, both the whole grain oat and also the oat flour, okay? Got a nice little crunch to it on the side. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and taste a little piece of it. Yep. Very good. Really nice flavors coming through. Nice spice. I love cayenne pepper. So I did put some red flakes in there. And it's really just pushing through right at the end. With the sweetness of the crust on top. It'd be good with some mashed potatoes. Yes, yes, yes. Your actual burger here As you can see, we made some burgers. All right, these can be stored in the refrigerator. I would say I would use them within a month. I usually store them in Ziploc bags. All right, same thing goes for the breakfast patty. So with your burger, you can definitely do all your regulars, your ketchup, your mustard, what have you. You could also do it in a sauce if you wanted to. Sometimes I like to do that, like I do my onions with some fresh pineapple and what have you, and I drop my burger into the sauce, like a tomato saucy kind of thing. And then I put it on my bun with my lettuce and what have you. And it makes for a hallelujah time. Really, really good flavors. Your breakfast patty you can use with potatoes or whatever you usually have for breakfast, if you would usually have a sausage patty on the side. So here you go, guys. Really healthy for you, completely plant-based, completely vegan, completely gluten-free, and you made it at home. You know exactly what is in it. You can alter the flavors to whatever you would like to have it to be. You can also use different types of grains and beans to make the same recipe, okay? So we're gonna put the recipe for you down below. Like I said, we did with black beans and quinoa today. It also has oats, and the oats is what brought it all together. As you can see, you got yourself a really nice, I mean, you can make some of them a little bit thicker on the bottom. I made some a little bit thicker, right? Some a little bit thinner, because every member of your family is a little bit different. Same thing goes for your breakfast patty, right? So as you can see, you got a nice little, I hope you can see on the inside, it's nice and moist. All right, and I can try this one with you too. Little bites of onions, the bell peppers. Remember, we didn't grind them too small, okay? So you got lots and lots of wonderful options here, guys. You can use brown rice to make this recipe. You could use red beans to make this recipe. So many different options that you can try. Please let us know how you decide to make it. We are excited to hear from you. We want you to subscribe to our channel, and we would love for you to like this video. Please don't forget to share with your friends who are on their plant-based journeys as well. Whether you're just doing Meatless Mondays or you're full-time vegan, you are welcome into the space. We are glad to have you. So thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you at another time in another video. Love, peace, and blessings to you wherever you are. Please take that with you. Make sure that there's lots of peace wherever you live. Take care now. See you next time. Bye-bye.